horses on New Year's Eve, walking down my Brooklyn street. And I saw fireworks in your eyes. I was falling, falling, falling 1 year ago at this time. Now I'm trying, trying, trying to get back my mind. I'll take my photographs, wrap them in bubble wrap. I'm leaving for the weekend, or maybe for the year. I'll secure all my edges, all the fragile remarks that were taken the wrong way before I go leaving for the year. Taken the wrong way.
So check it out, solar panels. These are, how much did he say? I forget how much these are. They're more than the ones I've got. These are from my friend Pat's. Hybrid electric 4x4, and he's going to put these on the top. I'm going to help him with it, but they're sitting in the back of the bus at the moment. Today though, or now, at the moment, I'm going to be installing these. Man, every now and then I do something that was later I think was actually smart, and this is one of those times. See this rope here? I put that on there. That actually goes down to a conduit that goes through the wall here before I did this wall, just in case I wanted to do it. You know, actually originally what I was going to do was put a switch in next to the driver's seat where I could turn off the alarm, because I had a couple of times when I was backing up like in the neighborhood late at night, and I thought, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to turn that alarm, the backup alarm. Then I decided, well, you know, it's probably not a good idea to disable the safety equipment. It's there for a reason, even if it's irritating. But anyway, that's why I originally did this. I ran this so I could run a wire later and put a switch in here. But I think I'm going to leave that alone. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to run a wire from here to the LEDs. And they're very low power. I don't think it's going to be a problem, especially since it's only in reverse for a couple of minutes anyway. At a time. So I'm going to run these new backup lights off that. I'm going to run a wire. So I'm glad I did that. That makes it a lot easier, right? I can just attach the wire here and pull the rope, and the wire will go down through the conduit, down through the wall, and there's a box I put underneath there, so I can wire out of that box. I guess the first thing I'm going to do is run a wire down through here, and I don't see a power rating on here. Well, I'll see what I have. I'm sure like an 18 gauge wire or something is probably fine. But I need to try and figure out what the power rating is just to make sure. But I know a 12 gauge is going to be for these things. These hardly use any power at all, these LEDs. Not compared to this. Both of these mega LEDs certainly use way less than that does. So. But I'm going to see if I can find out what the amperage is on these guys. I don't know if it says anywhere. I'm going to see if I can find. I bought them on eBay. A lot of times you buy stuff on eBay, it's surplus or who knows what it is. And a lot of times it doesn't have any instructions, you know, nothing. It's a thing. They were cheap. I mean, I'm not complaining. They were really cheap. I forget how much they were. Maybe $10 or $15 for the pair. Something like that. And then they come with a plug that plugs into this pigtail kind of thing. Well, here's what I found in my scrap wire pile. I got this stuff. It's I think that's about 18 gauge. It doesn't say on the side. It usually does. This, I've got 20 feet or 50 feet of 20 gauge. I'm not sure whether this is enough. I'm going to have to check before I use this. Well, I couldn't find any a data sheet for this LED. They don't have the information. So I decided to do it the old-fashioned way. I'll just measure it. Okay, here's a wire gauge chart I found on the internet. This is 12 volt wire gauge chart. You have to use would have to use a different one for 110 AC. So what I measured was about 200 milliamps per fixture, which is about half an amp. So definitely falls between 0 to 1. And for this, you can see I won't have anywhere near 25 feet. And so I can use 18 gauge wire for this, or bigger, of course. So, but that 20 gauge is too small. So that's what I was afraid of. I can't use that roll of 20 gauge wire, but I could use the 18 if I have enough. And hey, look at that. There it is. Now this is a pretty lame design if you ask me, but apparently it never occurred to them to ask me because they did it anyway. But these backup lights will not come on unless it's in reverse and the engine is running. So that sounds like a Darwin Awards kind of candidate there. Wonder how many people got run over testing the backup lights. Hopefully none. But anyway, but I do have a camera here. And so I think I will just go and take a picture of it, and then I can just play it back later and see if it worked. Because I'd be able to tell at night, of course, but it's not night. So it also started raining out here, and luckily I'm waterproof, but the camera probably isn't. So I'm going to have to work quick here. All right, well, there you see the, there they are, the finished product, as I like to say. And I'm about to actually go and do that same test I did last time. And this one here has got, it was a little bit loose, so it's got a little bit of tape on there holding it in place while the silicone dries. I'm pretty sure that silicone is going to keep it in place, but I'll let you know if not. Anyway, I'm about to do the final smoke test, as we call it in the industry, and so wish me luck. Well, I guess now I will have no more excuses for backing up into stuff when it's dark. Anyway, look, well, through the magic of time travel, I predict that next week we'll find out what happens when this thing gets stuck in the mud. Anyway, now I might be taking a crowbar to something and breaking something out in revenge. So stay tuned, and hey, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Take care.
Mm-hmm.